effective planning for exams. Dear all students, today while discussing with you all, I also remember my examination days, and I was very fortunate that I got very good mentors in my life who actually mentored me and who taught me how to plan well. Later on, my grooming also happened in India's leading Amity education group. Here we have gone through several kind of trainings where we are taught to how to achieve the big targets in short goals. Okay, so I'm moving on now. This is the slide which is very much relevant for you. Is I hope you all are planning to score well in your classes. So the main important thing, the first important, I would say, thing which should come in your mind, that should be setting up the goal. Because without setting up the goal, your preparation will be directionless. So you will have to set up a goal. Goal could be whether you could score best in your class, you could bet best in your region, you can score best in your state or at national level, or you can set different goals. I have just made it up because generally this is the tendency which the students follow in their mind. Like, so this is important that while you preparing yourself for getting good numbers in class 12th, okay, first of all you should have a strong goal. That is important. And to reach that goal, like the goal is to score best in a class, and how you can then reach that first goal of score best in the class. You can have two goals. First is a short-term goal, second is a long-term goal. Okay, short-term goals are where you basically prepare yourself that okay, if you want to complete a session, complete a chapter, okay, if there are 20 pages in a chapter, then you can break that chapter into short goals. That okay, today I will complete 3 pages, tomorrow I will complete 3 pages. So at least in 7 odd days you will be able to complete the long-term goal, that is a one chapter. Because it happens sometimes with the students that when they see there are the thickness of the books or the chapters, sometimes they get depressed that how I'm going to cover it. And that is the main reason that students, because when they sit for their preparation, they only see the thickness. Whereas the basic part is, today I'm going to tell you how you can break the bigger goals in small goals, and how you can effectively achieve, and how you can celebrate that achievement, which eventually will motivate you to practice further. So is this slide understandable to all the students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. And please do let me know if I'm boring you. Okay. Okay, so here I just want to highlight something which is very important for you all students. Sir, can you give me two names of the student, those who can accompany me in this? Any two student?
Anushka. And who else?
Okay, so Anushka is there.
Yes, sir.
Good. So Anushka, you are in which class?
Sir, class 11,
Class 11. And what is your stream?
math stream.
Math stream. Good. So Anushka, what is your goal? What do you want to become? Or currently, what is your goal for your preparation? Could you please tell me?
I want to become an astronaut in my life and serve my nation. And my current goal is to stand first in my class, and I want to achieve good marks in 12th board examination.
Great. Very good. I wish that soon I'll see you on television taking a flight to Mars and become a successful astronaut. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Great. So now let's talk about your second goal. That is how you can achieve or how you can be the best student in your class. Okay, so I'm sure you can become a best student in your class only by achieving good score, or there are other traits also by which you can consider to be a good student.
There are other traits also, that I must respect all my teachers and learn a lot from my fellow classmates too for becoming a good student in my class.
Great. Okay, so now actually I'm gonna share you one important input. That input is somewhere students feel, or even parents feel, that the communication among them is sometimes become difficult. The difficult is only because sometimes parent only expect you only have to score well, or you have to top the class, then only you will be considered a good student. So I'm happy that at least a leading school like you have taught you these traits also, that to become a good student, to become a good human being, there are other traits are also which are required and essential, and without that you cannot consider a person a good person. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Uh, okay, so Anushka, now I want to know how you are planning. What is your plan to basically to top your class? What kind of percentage you are planning, or how you are planning to achieve that?
I want to achieve good marks in my examinations. So I'm preparing by studying each and every detailed topic from my NCERT book, as NCERT book is preferred for NCERT board examinations. So I want to first complete all that book, going from the small topics to the large topics. And if I will find any difficulty, then I will ask my teacher to explain it once again to me. And after that, I
Great.
will go for the practice questions.
Great. So actually, as you can see, there is a table. Is it visible to you, that table?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first thing is you can see a subject. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
let's talk about that subject is maths only. I have not written it because I want you all to see this the table and then plan accordingly. That is the reason I have left it vacant. That is for your purpose. You will have to fill it at your place. So suppose which subject you feel that needs to be focused more?
Math.
Maths. Okay. So can you tell me how many chapters are there in maths?
So there are 16 chapters in our math book.
Very good, 16. And see, this is the practice which I'm telling you all, is a practice which is being implemented by not only India's but global fortune companies. Whenever a task is assigned to them, then a discussion is done, and the discussion is done on how to achieve the big goals into small achievements and how to celebrate those all. Because if you want to achieve big, you will have to plan meticulously. So there are 16 chapters in your maths. Okay. Then after maths, which is your then after math, which is a tough subject for you?
Physics,
Physics. And then
chemistry,
chemistry. Okay. Then
English,
English. Okay. Then
physical education.
physical education. Okay, fine. So, Anushka, I want to know, do you know what is total time required for your study in a day? Have you planned that?
Pardon me, sir, but your voice is not clear to me.
Okay, am I audible now? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the thing is, it is now, please listen carefully, all the students. I have mentioned first heading is subject. Then before the subject, you have to mention the chapter names. Okay, like maths, there are 16. In physics, how many chapters are there, Anushka?
Sorry, sir, but your voice is not clear to me.
To others also, it is not clear. Hello.
Clear, sir.
Sir, it is clear. Sir, clear.
Okay. So who's speaking now? I need one more person. Who is speaking now? Tell me the name. A boy. Okay. So Akash, like as I've shared with Anushka also,
Yes, sir.
I have shared you a slide, and in that slide there is a table. That table is very essential because all the top-notch corporates follow the same tables actually to achieve. First of all, to gather that what is your total time date and what is your total time limit. Okay,
Yes.
so you can write subject, you can prioritize that which subject is needs more focus. So along side by side you can plan that, okay, maths, then physics, then chemistry, it depends upon to you. Then you can mention priority is what, priority is high or priority is low. Maths is your priority, or priority on high or priority on low?
Sir, hi.
High, good. So similarly, you can mention high. Okay, now you have to focus that you have given it to the priority high. Priority high means you only have to decide how much time you want to devote on that particular subject. So Akash, how much time you want to devote on maths?
Sir, 1 hour.
Okay, 1 hour. Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay. So let's take an example. 1 hour you want to invest daily on mathematics, and according to
Yes.
you, based on your understanding, how do you feel that you can complete one chapter in mathematics in how many hours?
Mm. Sir, 7 or 8.
7 or 8 hours. Good. So it means you want to focus 1 hour daily on your mathematics, and you feel that 8 hours you are going to take to complete your one chapter. So total hours, how many total hours it will take for you to complete a one chapter? 8 hours.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then to complete your all 16 chapters in mathematics, how many total hours it will take?
Sir, at least 2 months.
Too much? No, I need an answer. 16 into 8.
16 to 8.
Yeah.
128 hours.
Great, great. So it means it indicates that to complete your subject like math, you need to have strong 128 hours. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And how many days?
Sir, 2 months.
How many days? Tell
So
me
your
days.
voice is breaking.
148. 148 days.
148. How is it?
So 5 days, 5.5 days actually.
5.5 days.
Five and a
5 days,
half
8
days.
hours.
No, actually days I'm not calculating in 24 hours. See, you told me that you will study one hour a day.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So a chapter it is covered in 8 hours.
148.
148 days.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So now you can see 128 days is what is visible to you. So do you think you have 128 days to complete maths now?
Not now.
Not now, no? So this is, I'm telling you, this is what is called planning. This is what
Yes,
is
sir.
called planning. Okay. So now you, okay, according to you, Akash, how many days you have left yourself to prepare for maths? How many months or how many days you feel so?
Mm. 1.5
Your,
month.
your examinations are scheduled in which month?
Don't know.
Okay. Any rough idea? Anushka, you have?
So maybe in last or March, the first week of March.
First week of March. Okay. So it means you have only 45 days. 45 to 60 days, let's 45 days at least, है ना?
Yes, yes, sir.
45 days or 50, 60 days. So now that it will propels you to plan again, and now to think again that see, you have these many days in 60
Yes,
days
sir.
and only you will have to complete. So उसमें what you will have to increase, you will have to increase your daily study hours, है ना?
Yes, sir.
So suppose in mathematics, let me give you an idea. So Akash, suppose अगर maths को तुम 3 hours देते हो, कितना hour? 3 hour.
3. Yes, sir.
Physics को कितना देना चाहते हो? How much time? 2 hours.
Physics. Yes, sir. 2 hours.
Okay. So see, this is only a example table for you. I want you, जब ये session over हो, आप ऐसा एक plan बनाना अपने लिए. आप सारे students एक बार एक plan बनाइए और फिर अपना अपना उसमें time डालिए, chapters डालिए, कब तक खत्म करना चाहते हो का. आपके पास एक level का you all will get a time. If there is a subject called English, तो English कितने दिन का सब कितने hours का subject है आपके लिए, है ना? हेलो.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, so Anushka, आप लोग, I'm happy that you all are preparing well, but only thing I want to you all is कि you all can at home can draw a kind of table like this at your home, and then you can plan, because eventually you will have a subject hour and also a subject day. So it will be very much helpful for you all, first of all, in order to prepare कि जैसे अपन लोग बात करते हैं ना कि यार my English is pending, my physics is pending. So at least I want you to now discuss that यार physics में I have left with only 10 hours. मेरे physics में भी 10 hours बचे हैं. My 40 hours in physics are done. 10 hours is left, because when you will enter in corporate world, you know what, everything is being done on hourly basis. Organizations pay to the employees on hourly basis. So that is the reason I'm sharing you this very important input, that whenever you're planning to achieve something, kindly segregate that task into time, that how much time it is going to complete, so that you will be over psychological facts there are, but you will be over from all those psychological facts. You can only discuss कि नहीं यार physics is tough, but physics 60 hours का है, या physics के लिए 140 hours है, मेरे अभी 40 hours complete हो गए, 100 hours left बचे हैं. In a day मैं physics को इतना time देना चाहती हूँ, okay, उस हिसाब से मेरे इतने hours बचे. Students, is this slide helpful to you all?
Yes, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So can I move to another slide, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So now what you all can see is there are some only good elements I have mentioned here. Is Anushka, like as you have shared me your dream that you want to become a astronaut and you want to also top your class. Okay, so definitely which is the thing which derives you to achieve that?
My parents are my biggest
Yes.
motivation, who motivate me to do everything in my life.
Great. So the first point you can see, that is self-belief and motivation.
Yes, sir.
So for any student, it is not like that. It is I'm only talking to Anushka and Akash. All other students are also listening. See, it happens being a student. Sometimes you all come in the pressure. Okay, like your teachers say you have to top, your parents say you have to top, your friends say you have to top. But only thing is, it is you who is going to decide whether you will be topped or whether you will not be topped. So always keep a self-belief, always believe on yourself that, okay, whatever the situation or condition would be, you will succeed in your life. So that is called motivation, and that is called self-motivation. In all the top-notch organization takes those people in their company, those who are self-motivated. Okay, because self-motivated people are always well directed and they believe in themselves. Second point is practice with patience. This practice with patience, Anushka, can you highlight what is that practice with patience?
So practice with patience, it means that sometimes we come across some problems which seem tough for us. And but we know the basic solution behind that. So we should try to follow all the tricks and remember all the concepts to solve those problems. And we should not be demotivated by seeing those tough questions.
Great, 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 great. And I will also add in that, I hope you all are aware about Virat Kohli.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. See, before every match, he practice. He practice in nets. You know what? Because and practice with patience. It is not at all like he has scored double hundred in the previous match, and now he won't practice in the next match. It is not at all like that. He practice with patience because it may happen with you, as rightly said by Anushka also, that it may happen that in a chapter of mathematics, one chapter you completes in 10 hours or in 15 hours, and another chapter it is taking more than 25 hours. So somewhere you become impatient. You become impatient because you feel that time is losing and you are not able to complete your subject on time. So that is the reason I'm telling you, practice with patience, because once you only believe in practicing, once you start practicing of sitting, then automatically whatever task, whatever problem you will confront, you will overcome that, because gradually by practicing you will get the command to confront, to conquer any situation. Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. Third and important question, the element which I'm sharing you, that is buddy system. Could you, is there anybody who can highlight me what is buddy system? Any other student who can let me know what is called buddy system? Okay, shall I tell you?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
see, in buddy system, actually Indian Army is following that buddy system. Okay, whenever we see a man in uniform, especially in army, we give them respect. We see them as a disciplined person. We see them as a punctual. Okay, and whenever we get the chance to interact with them, we know that if a person who belongs to army, that person is very well disciplined, very well maintained. Okay, so you know what, uh, they follow this practice that is called buddy system. Buddy system is like, trust on your friend and work with your friend. Similarly, as there is a logical connection, like what you know what, in buddy system, Indian Army arrange a group of men and they ask that, okay, you have to fire on a target and you will have to make sure that this is your buddy, he will not get hurt. So the bonding is increased and the trust is increased, and that is the reason in Indian Army, when people, those who are serving the nation on Siachen, when there is a temperature less than minus 40 even, who is motivating them, who is helping them? Their own buddy, their friends, their colleagues. So to you all also, I want you, already you will have friends, but now I want you to convert them as buddy. Buddy is a person to whom you share everything, and here I'm telling you to share your preparation. You can keep an eye on your buddy's preparation, your buddy can keep an eye on your preparation, and your buddy can tell you that, okay, see, you are lacking in this field, you have to improve here. And buddy can be, and could be anyone, your teacher, your friend, your nearby friend, your family member. It purely depends upon to you, but generally I recommend that buddy has to be from your class, because you are well connected with that person, because whatever you are learning, you can teach that body. Whatever your body is learning, your body can also teach. So is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Another point is a good routine. You know, in your life you can achieve anything, everything, only when you will have a strong and healthy mind. And it is scientifically proven that you must take, any individual who wants to live a healthy life and a strong mind must have 8 hours of sleep. So you guys are taking sleep of 8 hours or not?
No, sir.
Yeah, please, that is the reason. See, I am telling you, Anushka and other students, that table which previously I have mentioned, you know, it will take 8 to 10 times to make a final table of your preparation, because while you prepare yourself, you will also have to add these important points, because it happens sometimes students, those who are toppers, those who know everything, sometimes they break down. Because of what? Nervousness. Because of what? And that nervousness happens why? Because either you are not taking proper rest, either you are not exercising well, or you are not eating well. So these all are the important points. You all can Google it out. Taking an 8 hour sleep is highly recommended by top-notch doctors across India and abroad also. And this sleep actually will give you, a sound sleep will give you a proper rest, and after that a good exercise and good eating habits. I recommend you, till your examinations are not done, I recommend you to have a good eating habits. Okay, a good breakfast, take fruits, take a lot of fruits, so that eventually, it may not directly seem that it is helping in your study, but it will help you. It is definitely going to help you. So the next point is daily plan of action. Do you know what is called daily plan of action? Akash?
So to follow the daily routine of our life.
Yes. So I want you all that, Akash, have you, tell me honestly, have you chalked out your daily plan of action? Can you do you regularly do that in your copy, in your notes?
Sir, I follow this, but I lose
Mhm.
some days. Like
Okay.
I wake up late some days, and
Okay.
I
Okay. See, now I'll tell you, success, the high quality of successful people is that they always write their day. They write their day. What is that plan of action? So I want you to learn. This is an art. Believe me, you start this action today, and it is going to be helpful for you in future, and it will take you from here to here, because this is a very good practice. I want you all that once you wake up, you should have your plan of action in your mind. You should have a plan of action written before your study desk, that okay, I have to watch a TV, this much time I have to invest, this much time I have to go to invest for my family, then my friends, then my study. So your whole plan of action, when it is before you, then what happens? It may happen that some disturbance will occur in your life. Some of your family member, some of your relative came at home, and they are asking, come on yaar, chalo, we will visit there, we will have fun, we will have enjoy. But if you have a written plan of action with you, you can see that plan of action, and then you can see, yeah boy, uh, spare me for 3 hours, because I'll have to focus on my study. After 3 years I'm free for 1 hour, so I'll be with you, but at this particular time. So you will be already committed towards whatever you want to do. Otherwise, what will happen? These kind of distractions will come in your life and eventually will distract you. Unfortunately, opposite people, they are not aware that they are distracting. For them, they're only asking you to go out. But if you also let them know that, see, this is your plan of action, so whenever next time that person will approach you, that person will ask you, what is your time to go out, so accordingly I will come and take you. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Second and important point is be social. You know what? Be social. Be social in that in your daily life you are achieving something. Okay, so you make sure that you share your achievements and even your sorrow to your friends, to your family, and other people, because this is an important feature for you. If you are not sharing your achievements, then it will not motivate you to do better. And if you are not sharing your sorrow, then somewhere that sorrow will remain in your heart and it will depress you. So if you release that sorrow with your teachers, with your family members, with your friends, somewhere I'm sure you will get a motivation, you will get an answer. So follow these things also. And Anushka, this is a question to you. Anushka,
Yes,
at
sir.
what time you go to sleep?
Sir, at 11 p.m.
Okay, so what do you do while sleeping? Means before you take a nap, do you offer any prayer? What do you do, or you simply go to bed? Tell me honestly.
Before 1 hour before sleep, I keep my phone away from me, and after that, I pray to God, and after that, I read a book and then go to sleep.
Good. So now I want you that please add one more input today, from today onwards. That is again a very important trait. And this is the trait which I am sharing you, is implementing all the business leaders, political leaders, or the leaders, those who have changed the fate of this globe. What they do is they always remember your day before you sleep. Okay, even it will take some time to practice it, but remember your day. At morning you wake up, you had your breakfast, then you did that, then you did that, because while you reminding your whole day before your eyes, somewhere it will give you good memories, and again it will give you a very good chance to know what went right and what went wrong. I hope I'm not boring you, Anushka.
No, sir.
Because even if you take the documentary of any good leaders, this is what they always do. They always remember their whole day before they go for sleep, because this whole day, to whomsoever you meet, whatever you do, whatever, when it comes into your mind now, then it again it gives you that time to think that okay, you have done that, you could have done that early, or you have wasted your time. Okay, so it is a very good practice for you all. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so now
Yes, sir.
I only want, see, actually the thing is, we conduct various activities across the nation. Okay, and along with me there was one more gentleman, Mr. Anurag Sharma. He was also about to join, but because of some family emergency, he could not join with me. I'm sure had he been joined, we would have added some more inputs in that. And I do know that your time is achievement. I had tried uh, to accumulate all the important points. I did not want it to give you a gyan. I just wanted to give you the practical inputs which are essential for you all, so that by this you can actually implement. And even if you Google it out, you will find that whatever Abhishek sir has shared, it is proven. These all are the proven points for you all, dear students.